September was crazy in terms of tech launches. It was, of course, the month of the iPhones, but October is looking seriously crazier. There are a ton of phone launches, especially happening next month, and I've picked out some of my favorites across different price categories for you guys. From Samsung to Google to OnePlus to Redmi, everybody has something in store for you. So let's take a look at what the upcoming phones for October 2023 are. If you're here for the first time, I'm Ershad. You're watching Tracking Tech English, your destination for detailed, incisive gadget reviews. So let's start off with a phone that is going to be priced under Rs 20,000 and it's looking very interesting. I'm talking about the Redmi Note 13. What I particularly like about the base Redmi Note 13, it has already launched in China. What I like about it is that display. The bezels are so slim. It's a 6.6-inch Full HD Plus OLED display with 120Hz refresh rate as well. It's going to look gorgeous. Then you can expect a MediaTek Dimensity 6080 chip, 108 megapixel primary camera, 2MP depth camera as well, and a 16MP camera on the front. And of course, the standards like your 5000 mAh battery, 33 watt fast charging, all of that is going to be there. This phone is going to launch by the end of October in India, and this I think would be Redmi's answer to Moto's and Infinix's under Rs 20,000. Redmi had lost the way slightly in between, but with the Redmi 12, they did make a comeback. With the Note 13 series, I think it's going to be good. Talking about the Note 13 series, under 30,000, you can also expect the Redmi Note 13 Pro, and that device is looking like a beast as well. So it's got a 6.67-inch flat OLED 120Hz display. Again, very slim bezels around the sides. But it's got a Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 processor for under Rs 30,000. That's going to be one of the most powerful processors in its price category for sure. And the camera setup is a proper triple camera setup with a 200MP plus 8MP plus 2MP on the rear and 16MP for a selfie camera. But the interesting thing about the Redmi Note 13 Pro is the fact that it will come with IP68 rating. Yes, the Moto H40 Neo had IP68 rating. The Redmi Note 13 Pro is also expected to get it. So IP68 for everybody. It's getting democratic. I really like that. By the way, if you haven't watched our Moto H40 Neo video yet, go check that out. A link should pop up right now. While the Redmi Note 13 Pro is expected to be under Rs 25,000, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus is expected to be under Rs 30,000, but that phone will also have IP68 rating for sure, but it will come with the MediaTek Dimensity 7200 chip. But more importantly, the Pro Plus variant will come with faster 120 watt charging, and it will have 200MP plus 8MP plus 2MP and 16MP on the front. Camera is something that I really hope that Redmi improves upon this year, especially after the Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus's camera performance was not that great or not as good as I expected it to be. The Note 13 Pro Plus could fix that. Alright, the next set of phones to look forward to is under Rs 40,000, actually 35,000 and 40,000, and that's again a series of phones. I'm talking about the Vivo V29 series. The V27 series was very good this year, and the V29 seems to be an upgrade of that, especially the V29 Pro. So the V29 Pro is, of course, expected to have a Dimensity 8200 chip, a curved display, 120Hz AMOLED. All of that is definitely going to be there. But with the V29 Pro, what I am looking forward to is the upgraded camera setup with that 2x telephoto. Now that is something that we see very rarely in phones in 40,000 rupees in this time and age. So I hope that sort of is good as well. Now while the V29 Pro is of course going to be priced under Rs 40,000, 38,000 is what I'm expecting, just like the V27 Pro. There will be one phone under Rs 35,000, and that is the V29. So what you will miss out on the V29 is you'll get slower 68 watt charging speeds compared to 80 watt on the V29 Pro. And of course the telephoto won't be there, but rest of the specs are looking good as well. You will get a curved display 120Hz AMOLED too. But this time around, unlike the V27 which came with a Dimensity 7200 chip, it'll have a Snapdragon 778G. Now both these phones are expected to launch on October 4th in India, and of course you can expect our content to be live at the same time. So what you need to do is give us a thumbs up for this video and maybe even subscribe to give us your support. Now under 40,000, there's also one more phone launching. Actually, it's just a color variant. It's OnePlus 11R's Solar Red color. And to be honest, at least in the pictures that I've seen, it looks very, very good. What do you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments below. All right, now moving on to the flagship territory. The phone that a lot of camera enthusiasts are definitely looking forward to, and Pixel fans are looking forward to, is the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro. But what I particularly like about the phone is the design of it. They've curved the glass slightly and it's a frosted glass back. It's a very good looking design. I just can't wait to test it out. And this time around, both the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro will come with a Full HD Plus OLED 120Hz refresh rate display. The Pixel 8 of course will have a smaller 6.1-inch display compared to 6.7-inch on the Pixel 8 Pro. But there's one thing that I really hope changes is the performance of the phones this time. It's going to come with Tensor G3, and I hope that the heating and the throttling issues don't persist and it's better than before, because right now in that price category, Snapdragon is doing way better than what Tensor is at the moment. So hopefully G3 is better. Now for the Pixel 8, you can expect a dual camera setup on the rear, 50MP plus 12MP, and a selfie camera of 10.8MP on the front. Now with the Pixel 8 Pro, however, the camera specs have leaked and it's looking fantastic. 50MP primary camera, 48MP ultra wide, and a 48MP telephoto camera as well. And the telephoto is of course a 5x telephoto, and then you'll have the 10.8MP selfie camera too. So I really want to see how how much better the ultra wide and the telephoto performance is going to be this time around. And some leaks have already started pouring out about some AI-based photography enhancements to the Pixel 8 series. One thing I saw was faces being swapped and some interesting things happening over there. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and watch for the launch to see exactly what happens. And the phone is launching on October 4th globally, and it should very soon come to India as well, because considering the fact that the Pixel 7 and the Pixel 7 Pro did fairly well in the country. Actually, I've seen a lot of people using the Pixel 7 and the 7 Pro. Are you one of them? Comment below. Now, the expected price is of course going to be around 60,000 for the Pixel 8 and about like 85,000 for the Pixel 8 Pro. But the prices will go down after a couple of months for sure. Now, another Android phone that I am particularly excited about, and I've been talking about this phone in the previous 2 upcoming videos as well, and that is the OnePlus Open. Okay, finally we have a date. I think so. It is on the October 19th that OnePlus is going to launch the OnePlus Open in the globe, around the globe actually. Now, I don't need to talk much about the specs of the phone. We've talked at length about it. You can take a look at it. The renders and the specs are there for you to see on the screen. Now, this is going to be OnePlus's first foldable phone, which is why the excitement is kind of high, and I can't wait to use it. Now, one phone that was launched recently in Singapore actually was the Tecno Phantom V Flip, Tecno's first flip phone after they launched the fold phone, some months ago. Now, this V Flip, the interesting thing about this phone is the pricing. This is the first time that the pricing of the phone is going to be about 50,000 rupees. A flip phone for 50,000, that's going to be crazy. Now, this phone has a 6.9-inch foldable LTPO screen and a MediaTek Dimensity 8050 chip. The camera setup on the rear is a 64MP plus 13MP ultra wide, and you also get a 4000 mAh battery and 45-watt fast charging support too. So the most affordable flip phone is expected to launch around mid-October in India. Let's wait and watch how that is. Now, the S23 FE has been talked about consistently for a long time, and finally it is coming to India and the globe as well. The launch is expected to be on October 4th. Now, this phone is expected to have a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus dynamic AMOLED display. But one thing that I really want to see is what processor is the phone going to use. Will it be Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 or Exynos? We really don't know at the moment. I hope it's Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Actually, it should have been 8 Plus Gen 1. Let's hope Samsung pulls something out of the hat. Now, this phone will have a 4500 mAh battery, 25-watt charging, but most importantly, 4 years of software updates and 5 years of security updates, and you can expect it to be priced somewhere around the 55,000 mark. The final upcoming phone to look forward to is the Realme GT 5 Pro. Finally, a GT phone launching in India is something that we're looking forward to. The GT 5 Pro is expected to come to India. The GT 3 Pro didn't, so at least the GT 5 Pro is a compensation for us. So this phone, design-wise, looks absolutely incredible, especially on the rear, the camera module along with that display. It does look very classy, especially that silver variant looks damn nice. Now, this phone will have a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, 6.7-inch AMOLED 144Hz 1.5K display as well. And it will have a 50MP triple camera setup on the rear, a 4600 mAh battery, and you must be wondering why 4600 mAh and not 5000 mAh? That's because it'll have 240-watt fast charging speeds, the fastest for a phone right now in the world. Now, if this phone is launched at that rumored 50,000 price category, then it could be the most affordable Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and for the kind of specs that it offers, it looks very, very exciting. And also, this makes me wonder that maybe Realme didn't launch the GT3 Pro and is launching the GT5 Pro because they wanted to wait for Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 to reach end of life so that they can actually price it really affordable and really attractively for audiences to consider. So these are the upcoming phone launches to look forward to. Which one are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, keep tracking and stay safe.